Hi guys, it's been a while. You can probably tell my voice is a little bit croaky. I'm finally getting better after probably my 4th cold of the year. It's going great. I'm having a good start of the year. Today I'm going to show you how to do this look. It's sort of a pinky look that I normally would wear to school or for sort of business sort of things. If you want to know how to create this look, carry on watching the video. So as normal, I'm going straight in with my Benefit Pore Professional and putting that all over my face, mostly in my T-zone. And today I use a Dream Satin Liquid by Maybelline in the colour Ivory. Using my beauty blender, literally going from the centre of my face and blending all the way out as per usual. I also dampen the sponge as well, just so it's not really matte. I do normally like quite a matte look, but I don't like my skin feeling really dry, so that's why I like to wetten the sponge a little bit. I also put some on my neck and also on my ears just to make it look even and not too unnatural. So today I used my True Match Concealer by L'Oreal, and it's quite a light colour. It's a very brightening concealer, and I put that under my eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, on my Cupid's bow and my chin. I need to make sure I say that right, because last time I said Cupid's arrow and my best friend Charlie was like, "Oh Ellie, you're so silly." And then I also used my beauty blender again, and then also finished off with my fingers just to warm it up a little bit and make sure it's all set properly. Then I used my favourite powder, the Laura Mercier powder, putting that under my eyes and pressing it into my nose. It helps it last all day. Especially when you've got long school days like me, you want to make sure it is lasting and doesn't rub off anywhere. It's quite an expensive powder, but I absolutely love it. And then using my eyeshadow primer potion by Urban Decay, my favourite eyeshadow primer. I don't think I could live without it anymore. I put that all over my lid and then just blend it all the way. It honestly keeps your eyeshadow on all day. It's absolutely amazing. I want to try some of the other ones as well, just to see some of the shimmery primers, but I love the original. You can't go wrong with the original. Like films, they are always the best. I also put it a little bit on my sort of arch of my eyebrow as well. And then for my eyebrows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills. That cross-eyed bit was because I honestly get so frustrated at doing my eyebrows. So what I do is just outline them, so pop it through quite arched. I like to do it, making an outline and then blending them through, sort of just pushing the gel and making sure it looks even. Sorry, I'm moving around. But honestly, it is so frustrating. And then to get the gradient effect, to make them a little bit more natural, just sort of not outline it too much on the top of the start of the eyebrow, and then you just blend it all the way through. And I just finished with the Legendary Brows by Charlotte Tilbury just to set them. Now for my Naked 3 palette. So first I'm using the colour Limit, which is quite a pale pink, and just putting that all over my lid with my big fluffy brush by Real Techniques. I do love this palette. A lot of people aren't a big fan of it. Then I'm using the colour Burnout, just putting it on my lid. It's quite a light shimmery pink, and just making a nice sort of, putting a little bit of glitter in there, which I always love. Next I'm using the colour Nuna. I do love this colour. It's quite a sort of darky purple, and I'm just putting that into my crease and making sure it's all blended out. It's a really nice colour for sort of that smoky look. I think it's one of my favourite colours in this palette. And I do that obviously on both eyes. It's really blendable. Obviously all Urban Decay eyeshadows are so blendable. Don't think I can live without them. Just Urban Decay, I think, is probably my favourite makeup brand ever. And then I'm using the colour Factory, and I'm just putting it under my eye just to add a little bit more sort of darkness, because obviously I'm using quite light colours. And then using Strange, which is the lightest colour there, which is quite a white, very pale pink, and putting that in my tear duct. Then I'm using the Bare Minerals Lash Domination mascara, which I got for my birthday, and it's actually a really nice mascara. It gives quite a volumizing, lengthening, sort of best of both worlds look, and putting down my bottom lash as well. Bare Minerals surprises me. I don't use enough of their products, I don't think. And then I'm using my Cocoa Contour by Too Faced, my favourite palette, using my blush brush so it's not too defined, and using the dark cocoa and putting that into my cheekbones to make them look nice and contoured and nice and bronzed. And then I will also put it underneath my jawline and above on my forehead, just to give it a nice bronzy look. You don't want to look pale like a ghost, which I can do a lot of the time. That's why I like to use the Dream Satin foundation as well, because it's not too light. I like to sort of have a little bit more colour to my face. And then using the light cocoa, which is a matte highlighter, and just putting that onto my cheekbones, giving it a little bit more highlighted effect. I don't use a lot of highlighter during the day. And then onto my nose as well. Again, just where you put your concealer, just to make sure they're all brightened and your face is nicely shaped. And then I'm just putting a little bit of that colour Strange into my eyebrow as well, just to highlight it. And there we go, there's my look. So guys, this is my final look. I had a bit of black bit up here, just ignore that. I'm not an expert in makeup, but this is what I do on a day-to-day basis for school or for sort of work. So I hope you enjoyed it. The Naked 3 palette is not one of everybody's favourites, but I quite like it because my favourite colour is pink. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already for more videos to come, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!